This is going to be the second video on how to backtest your charts. All right, this is European USD, and I'm going to start from start from here, right? So I'm going to start from here to the recent market movement. So I'm going to backtest from here to the recent market movement. If you haven't watched the part 1 on how to backtest your charts, this is the moment you need to watch the video, because it's going to help you. All right, this is going to be the part 2 on how to backtest your charts. The pair I'm going to backtest today is going to be European USD. All right, now at this point we have this break or structure to the upside. We have this break or structure to the upside. Oh, sorry if you're coming across my channel for the first time. I'll allow you to hit up the subscribe button. I do trade SMC concepts, smart money concepts. That's my strategy. All what I'm going to be talking here is going to be the SFC conferences, right? It's going to be the SFC conferences. So at this point, we have this break or structure to the upside. We have this break or structure to the upside. Where is the origin that causes the break or structure to the upside? This is the other block that causes the break or structure to the upside. So price did not react from that other block that causes a break or structure to the upside. So price reacted from the fair value gap, right? So price reacted from the fair value gap. So we have many entry model in SMC. We have the fair value gap, we have the breaker blocks entry, we have the FIP, and also have the other block. But I usually use other block as my entry model. So I prefer using other block as my entry model to take a particular trade, right? So we price reacted from the fair value gap at this point. So price reacted from this fair value gap at this point, and this shows this move a little bit consolidation. Price take out liquidity before this move to the upside. So we have this move to the upside. So we have another break or structure to the upside. All right, so where is the origin that causes the break or structure to the upside? Initially, this is going to be the origin that causes the break or structure to the upside. Since price left out this other block, so you are going to use this other block. You are going to use this other block stop loss a little bit, right? Now, can you see how price reacted from the other block? And this shows a little move. Now price have really changed character from here to the downside. So we are having a downtrend here. We have price, we have this liquidity in which price swept first. So price take out liquidity at this point, and after that we have market structure shifts around this corner. All right, so we have this market structure shifts around this corner, right? So we have this other block which is sitting here, and we also have this other block which is currently sitting here at the spot. So we have this other block which is sitting, but price will not return back to that other block to give us a move to the downside. All right, so after that we also have another break or structure to the downside. To have this break or structure to the downside, this is going to be the origin. Initially I'm going to mark out. So price reacted from that other block, and also we have some move to the downside, right? So since we have this move to the downside, what price did here is that if we're going to see this internal break or structure to the upside, we have this internal break or structure to the upside, this internal break or structure to the upside, and also we have our price reacted from this other block which causes the internal break or structure to the upside to clear out liquidity from here. All right, so price take clear out liquidity from here, before you know we have our a bit price run to the downside. Now I want you to see something. What price did after price clear out liquidity? After price clear out liquidity, price starts price tapping from this also internal break or structure, because we have this internal break or structure to the upside at this point. So price, we have this internal break or structure at this point. Also this is origin I'm going to market in, which is the other block. So price reacted from the other block, and this shows a little bit consolidation. And after the consolidation, we also have another internal break or structure at this point. So we have this internal break or structure at this point. this internal break or structure at this point, price tapping from the origin that causes the internal break or structure, all right, and use that side as a support zone. So price tapping and use that side as a support zone, and that is why you are seeing this move, having this move on this move before price clears it up and also give us another break or structure to the upside. So we have this break or structure to the upside at this point. So we have this break or structure to the upside at this point, right? So where is the origin I'm going to mark? This is going to be the origin. So since we have this break or structure at this point, so we expect price to like return back from here. So we're expecting price to return back from here and also dish us another move. But price no return back to that origin to dish us another move, right? So price continue moving to the upside. So we also have this break or structure to the upside at this point. We have this break or structure at this point. So price did not return to the other block. This is going to be the other block that causes the break or structure to the upside. So price not return to that other block. All right. So we also have another internal break or structure at this point. We have another internal break or structure at this point to the upside. Price did not price reacted from this break or other block which is here and dish us another move to the upside. So we also have this break or structure to the upside which is currently here, right? So this break or structure to the upside, this is the other block I'm going to mark as the other block in which causes the break or structure, right? So price tapping from the other block and dish us a little move. Now price have like, if you can read the internal structure at this point, we understand that price has changed bias at this spot after this movement. So let me just stretch out the chart so that you can see it. All right, so now we have this move, we have this internal break or this break or structure here. So price have changed bias to a downtrend, and also we can see that let me call this also break or structure to the downside. Have this break or structure to the downside. I will also have this break or structure to the downside, right? So we also have this break or structure to the downside. I'm going to say this is going to be the market structure shift. All right. Here is going to be the liquidity. So now from the last break or structure is called the liquidity. Since price will not give us a break or structure to the upside, since price could not give us a break or structure to the upside, so the last break or structure is called liquidity, in which price take out is not a break or structure. So price take out liquidity at that spot and move to the downside initially. All right, so price reacted from this other block which is sitting here. So this other block is liquidity, in which price take out at this spot. So price reacted from that other block, this other block which is currently sitting here, and this other block is liquidity, which price reacted to work. So and after that we also have another break or structure to the downside. So this is a break or structure to the downside. We have this break or structure to the downside, and price do not react from the other block which causes a break or structure. So price no react from this other block at this spot here. So price no react, but you can see how price return back to the other block. I use that other block as support. Yes, instead of to take a trade from here, you take trade from the other block on which price no react, and here is going to be the liquidity in which price is going to like take out. Price reacted from me, price also reacted from this demand zone. This just another move to the downside. All right, so this is how the movement is. So I'm going to also give out the internal structures. We also have this break or structure to the downside. So this is the break or structure to the downside. And outside the break or structure, we also have another break or structure to the downside at this point, all right? So we have this break or structure to the downside at this point. All right. Now, after that, where is the origin that causes the break or structure? This is also the other block that causes the break or structure. So price reacted off from that other block that causes the break or structure. And we also have another break or structure to the downside. So we also have another break or structure to the downside. And after that, price reacted price not initially. This is the other block that causes this break or structure to the downside. So price will not react from the other block So price reacted from this other block, which is here, because we have this internal break of structure. So we have this internal break of structure at this point. We also have this internal break of structure at this point. All right, so we have this internal break of structure at this point. So price reacted from this other block, which break the internal break of structure. So price reacted from it, and this shows this move to the downside, right? So we also have this internal break of structure to the downside, and here is the origin that causes the break of structure. This is also the other block that causes the break of structure, but me initially I'm going like use this other block, but price no return back to that other block. Price use the same other block, which is set. So all you just need to do is to play liquidity, to give the market liquidity, so that price could like take out liquidity. So if price does not even reach your POI, I need you to be patient. This is what the market do sometimes. All right, so the market do not owe you anything, so just try a possible best to identify liquidity. Now I want to show you something. Can you see how price also return back to this other block in which price missed out, right? So price return to that other block, and this shows the move to the downside. So this other block is liquidity. Can you see it? So this is liquidity. So since most people will be looking to like take trade at this spot, but price just reacted from it a little. Price tapping from that other block in which price did not tap before, give us this move to the downside, right? And give us this move to the downside. So we also have this break or structure to the downside at this point. If I'm going to mark the out the other block, I'm going to use this other block as the recent break or structure, right? So I'm going to like use this other block as the break or structure, as the other block that causes the break or structure to the downside. But price reacted off from fair value gap at this spot. All right, so I'm also we also have another break or structure to the downside, and since we have this break or structure to the downside, I'm going to use this it's very complicated, and once you don't understand this, you're going to get liquidated, because we have a lot of fair value gap imbalances in which price we eventually go and fill in the future. Right, so depend on how the other block is like currently look like, I'm going to like mark out this candlestick and just give it a stop. All right, so we price, can you see what I'm trying to say, right? So price reacted from this a little bit. Since price reacted from it a little bit, price also shoot up from this other block here, because this other block, since we have this little internal break or structure to the upside at this point, so we have this internal break or structure at this point. So price reacted from that other block and dishes a little more, and after that, since the since the sellers are in control, we have another move to the downside. But as a spot, we have this market structure shifts at this spot. So let me just say that we have this break or structure at this spot to the upside. We also have this point in which price clear up liquidity, and if I'm going like this is the other block that causes the break or structure to the upside. So we have this other block that causes this break or structure to the upside, right? So this is the other block that causes the break or structure to the upside. Now, before I'll be moving, let me also read this internal break or structure at this point. So we also have this break or structure at this point. So also have this break or structure at this point. Also we have this other block which is going to like sitting here at this point. So price no return back to that other block to take a set to the downside. So price no return back to the other block. We also have this break or structure to the downside, right? So since we have this break or structure to the downside, we also have this other block at this spot. So price tapping from that other block and start moving to the downside, right? So this is just a recent movement of the market. So this is just a recent movement of the market. We also have this swing low in which price just tapping and move to the upside. Now, if you want like position from this fade, I'm going to like position at this point. So I'm going to like position at this point, since we have this market structure shift. So market structure shift at this point is not just a break of structure, but market structure shift. We also have a break of structure to the upside, right? So we also have this break of structure to the upside. Since we have this break of structure to the upside, we have market structure shift, then this is a place to position for a buy at this spot. So I'm going to like position for a buy at this spot, position for a buy at this spot. So I'm just going to like position for a buy at this spot. So stop loss is going to be a little bit the swing low in case price wants to like let out liquidity. So market is uncertain. So we just need to put our stop loss below the swing low or little, and targets here as the first TP. Here is going to be the first TP we are going to target. Also here is going to be the second TP. But I need you to like trade with caution at the spot, because we are having this supply zone sitting around here. So price could reject the supply zone. Price could react from the supply zone and up to the downside. And also we also have the supply zone sitting at this spot. So this supply zone you really need to be aware of. So your second TP may be at this spot, but book partials, nurture your trade is going to like help you a lot. Trade your stop loss, right? So I'm going to like look for a buy at this spot and also move price to the upside. All right, I'm going to stop here at this moment. This is just the recent market movement. As I said, if you are coming across my channel for the first time, I would love you to turn on the notification bell, give me a subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, and also share this video out so that most traders will also benefit in the video. All right, so also do well to join out my social media group, my WhatsApp group, my Telegram group, my X group, which is also known as Twitter, to stay tuned with me and also enjoy my classes. Peace out.